Okay, this is completely 100% crazy what I'm seeing here. Nuts, 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 and more nuts. Okay, wait. This, oh my God, this is the Daily Mail. Daily Mail. Is it the Daily Mail? Yes, it's the Daily Mail. And why does this keep happening? And I just read this headline. Is Meghan about to become the megabucks Duchess of Dior? As Sussex's Spotify gig goes south and observers wonder how will how they will fund their lavish lifestyle, Hollywood is abuzz with what may be the answer. Meghan Markle could be on the brink of signing a major deal with Dior. It would make her a face of the company alongside global stars such as Rihanna. I seriously must be hallucinating. Are you serious? Could you heard it here first. Remember how I said that Meghan should be a Dior, Meghan and Harry together should be Dior reps and branded ambassadors? Remember how I said that months and months ago? And I've been on this months and months. And it's headed by powerhouse agent Ari Emanuel, the charismatic chief of talent agency William Morris Endeavor. The mission to reinvent Meghan is already well on the way. Hmm. Harry and Meghan's brand could crash after end of Spotify deal. I mean, how is that possible when you're just telling us that she's on the brink of signing with Dior? Like this, make up your minds, people. There have been rumors for weeks that she's about to sign a deal with Dior, which has put the gossip mill into overdrive. If she pulls that off, then no one will remember that her silly little podcast got canceled after one season. Her silly little podcast. Ah. So they're saying that the Duchess 41 has been immersed in meetings since signing with Emmanuel, seemingly oblivious to an even bigger storm cloud which may be gathering as streaming giant Netflix conducts an ongoing review of its £80 million deal with the Sussexes. Oh wow, I had no idea that was also happening. We knew the Spotify announcement was coming, a source at WME told me. It might be a shock to everyone else, but we've been working on the rebranding of Meghan for weeks. Oh my gosh, do you really, really think that this is true? Is this true what the Daily Mail is reporting? Or do you think it's, well, I don't think they would have reported it if it wasn't true because they have no interest in seeing Megan succeed in this way. They would like to ride the Spotify story as hard as they possibly can for as long as they possibly can. And chances are that it was Megan who wanted out of the Spotify deal because while I enjoyed Archetypes, I do think that weekly podcast where she's sharing her opinions with people every week was really opening her up every single week to these malicious, horrific attacks by people who are very, very unhappy for whatever their reason, whether they are justifiably unhappy or not. I mean, and they take it out on Megan, and every week, so she goes to sleep on Sunday knowing when she wakes up on Monday, it's a new week of attacks, fresh angles. I think that's the wrong strategy for her. She can make a living more passively, you see. And a lot of her projects she can do passively. By the time people get wind of it, it becomes public, she's already gone on to the next project because she wraps a project, 3 months later it debuts. By then she's on to a whole new thing. She doesn't need a weekly assault on her psyche and her peace. And podcasts are not the way. The TIG, which I think is a much better way to go, is risky also for a similar reason because they're going to find articles and they're going to find things. Everything is going to be microscopically reviewed, including every typo. And there are going to be typos, right? Spoken from the typo queen over here. I mean, I can just tell you, and this self-correcting GI AI technology that corrects you and puts garbage when you wrote what was correct in the first place, plus your own bona fide typos. So even the TIG coming back is risky. Everything has its risks, but some things just expose her more, I think, to the daily, she's fueling these people's bank accounts with daily material. I don't think they need daily material. I really don't. You do things like occasional commercials, like all the other stars from Penelope Cruz to Nicole Kidman to Julia Roberts. You know what Julia Roberts does with Mavi Bell for, I think, Lancome is brilliant. Things like that, she needs to do and make her living that way. And then do scripted content, like with my screenplay. But who listens to me? Nobody listens to me. Maybe Tyler will listen to me. Tyler, are you listening to me? You have to listen to me. Okay, but that's it. So Megan doesn't need to do archetypes because I think it's perfect as it was done. It has left the impression she needs it to leave. It is iconic. If she touches it again, the more she touches it, the more I think it possibly dilutes it and not makes it stronger. Leave it as this little capsule that she did. It becomes iconic on its own right. I mean, it will be studied in universities. Trust me. I mean, the 10 or 12 episodes, just leave that. I wouldn't touch that anymore, Megan. But Dior, I mean, Dior, are you serious? Megan, you heard it here first. Admit it. Admit it. You heard it here first, Megan. Look at this. Megan by Dior plus Lutig. That was a month ago. What else did I say? I was just obsessed. I've been obsessed with Megan and the Tig for Megan and Harry, actually. In this post, I did a bunch of Dior products, and then I said Harry should do Sauvage, and Megan inspired Mother's Day gift from Baccarat and Dior over here. And for months, I've been obsessed. Meghan and Harry by Dior plus Le Tigre. I've been absolutely obsessed. And I just can't believe it. So it's like I pick up vibe. Either I pick up vibes or someone is listening because it's very bizarre. Like, it's very, very bizarre. But anyway, if it's true, congratulations, my darlings. Oh my God. You can see in her eyes that no one is searching. She's my girl, my super girl. And then she said, it's okay, I got lost on the way, but I'm a super